Hey everyone, welcome back to Lucha Underground. We are here with the second episode where we start off the show with music playing as Famous B Inc. is celebrating the championship win in the back, champagne, whatever you can think of, ladies, everything. Famous B pulled all the stops for his two clients and himself. Famous B says, "You see, boys, you stick with me and you and all will be amazing. Do you still have any doubt about Fame and Riches, Sammy?" Sam just says, "Nah, boss, this is great. I should have trusted you a lot earlier." First, he's like, "Glad you see that. See it that way. Now pour me in a glass of champagne." So Sammy goes to get the champagne and is tossed back in the room by two big men. And Mike Paro is making his debut with Odinson. And he just says, "We want gold." Famous B runs off out of the room and into the ring where two muscular guys stand on top of the steps. 61, the debut of another two new people suggested in the comment section of episode 2. Decided to take your advice, and we've hired them. And as we look here, Famous B was underwhelming, but improved well through script. Sammy did great. Daga did great. Both of them have excellent gimmicks of Vikings. This is perfect. Next up, Dario steps out of his office as he hears the crowd roaring outside. Dario's like, I see we have two new fighters in the temple. Looks like they're ready for a fight. So let's give it to them. Sammy and Daga versus the two bearded muscular men. Now ring the bell! And that is a 60. Wow, we are off to a great start here. And it just gets better with a 68. As an exceptional match, the Vikings defeated Sammy and Daga with a power bomb. Oof. They have 74 and a 75 in ring. Daga 79. Sammy with a 71. 68. We were on a roll to start off this show. Next up, and we crashed. As Mil Muertes defeats Jarek with submission with a sharpshooter. In 7:48, this Mil came back to the temple and was ready for causing havoc. 41, okay, we brought it back up. I like this. As post-match, Paul London slides into the ring to check on Jarek. Katrina slides in, looks London in the face, causing him to leave the ring and watch from ringside. But it almost seems like Paul London has a smirk on his face, as if he's letting this happen. Katrina delivers the kiss of death to Jarek as Mil lifts him up and delivers a stand-in triangle choke until he is lifeless and hits the reverse STO before the show goes to commercial as it zooms in on Jarek's lifeless body. So Jarek, at this moment, the crowd has turned against him, has died. He will not be featured on Lucha Underground. I'm sorry if he was your favorite character, but that's what happens here in the temple. It's all about the death and story. Paul London well without a script. Paul London came across well. Jarek performed poorly. You see, that's why he's not here anymore. 41. In the main event, we see the return of Pentagon Jr. as he defeats Aerostar with a top rope styles clash and got us a 71. His in-ring rate was a 78, which is great. 54 for Aerostar. And we close out the show with an 85 as Pentagon crawls to the camera and just screams, "I am Pentagon Jr. and I returned for gold. I will win it because I have zero fear." As the show does go off the air like that, there is no post-credit scene as we've seen in the previous episodes. Well, we've already had big debuts and a big return in this episode. It was jam-packed from start to finish. Let's see what we got at the end. We got a 68. We increased in 20 regions. And wow, 63. My bad. And 61, 60, 68. Like, the show itself was great. We see Lucha Underground taking this new turn where last week we had two strangers, which we still don't know where they are. This week we have Vikings. So everyone, I want to thank you all for joining me for this episode. We will see you all next time for more.